The next chapter for Malala Yousafzai, the youngest ever Nobel Prize laureate, is diving into film producing with the movie Joyland. Zohreen Shah sat down with her and the film's director.
She is a global icon who has dedicated her life to the education of women and children. Now, Pakistani activist Malala Yousafzai is bringing her star power to Hollywood.
How are you bringing your activism to art?
Storytelling has been at the center of my activism. I began my campaign through storytelling.
The story she's spotlighting plays out in the movie Joyland. Caught up with the first-time executive producer and first-time feature film director Saim, Sadiq, who worked on Joyland with Malala. Interviewing them at the South Asian Excellence pre-Oscar celebration in Los Angeles, hosted by Priyanka Chopra Jonas and Anjula Acharya.
When you're making your first film, obviously nobody really expects anything from you, and you're kind of in a bubble in a corner just doing your thing. There's not too many eyes on you.
But it did not stay that way long. The movie from Pakistan quickly captured the world's attention.
And it starts with the youngest son getting a job at this erotic dance theater and falling in love with a trans girl, and how that affects both of them, but also his family, including his wife in particular.
Joyland gives a real look at patriarchy and desire, but touching on issues like infidelity, being transgender, and suicide rarely happen in Pakistani film.
तुम यहाँ नहीं बैठ सकते, मर्दों के सेक्शन में चले जाओ। मुझे समझ नहीं आ रही मेरी बात की, क्या मेरी जुबान समझ नहीं आ रही क्या? जी बात है।
Pakistan is complex. It's such a diverse country. It is, it has people from so many different ethnicities and religions as well, and different sects. And it's really important for us to not see it in black and white and really ensure that we are seeing, the more real side of it.
The movie started shattering glass ceilings. It was the first film from Pakistan to ever be shortlisted for the Oscars, the first from its country to win an award at the Cannes Film Festival. But because of the transgender scenes, the movie was banned in its own home country.
I think about 6 days before, we were randomly notified that because of certain complaints from people who had never seen the film, the censor certificates had been revoked.
We caught up with Alina Khan, who played Biba, the transgender lead in the film. Alina shattered some of her own glass ceilings, becoming the first transgender actor from Pakistan to walk the prestigious Cannes red carpet in France.
But ये था कि मुझे इंतज़ार था उस लम्हे का, मुझे था कि मेरी फैमिली देखेगी, मेरे बहन भाई देखेंगे, तो उनको शायद ये चीज़ की समझ आएगी कि अगर मैं ट्रांस थी तो मैंने कुछ बैगिंग या कुछ ऐसा गलत करके उनकी इज्जत को मायूस किया, उनको मायूस नहीं किया, मैंने ज़िंदगी में कुछ करने की कोशिश की.
And then, yet another first for this movie. It became the first film in Pakistan to ever get unbanned. After Malala spoke out condemning the ban in a variety piece, it was overturned in most places.
I think everyone deserves a chance to tell their story. No one should be stopped from that. It's not about promoting a specific point of view. It's all about giving a chance to a person to tell a story from their side.
You got the most famous person from Pakistan, one of the most famous people in the world, to get it unbanned. How did that make you feel?
Well, it was a lucky coincidence because Malala came on board way before any of this happened. So it was, nice to be like, oh, our arsenal is not so small. Our arsenal is quite big, We have a couple of voices that can reach far and wide.
As the director points out, the controversy in Pakistan comes at a time when censorship of LGBTQ+ content in the U.S. is growing.
I think easier to understand Pakistan if you think of it not as a country that's too different from America, funnily enough. The drag shows are banned in Tennessee. Anything that attacks patriarchy and certain set gender norms or sort of tries to talk about desire and sexuality in an open way does feel threatening to the people who are benefiting from the status quo.
So I'm saying Pakistan isn't really that different from America. Do you feel that way?
I think this is the power of storytelling that helps us connect with people from around the world, wherever we are, through movies, TV shows, through this storytelling that we are able to see them, what is going on in their life, and find the commonalities.
And helping people find those commonalities is at the core of why Malala picked this film as her first, and why she says she wants to continue putting her name behind meaningful stories.
And one thing I have learned is that it's really challenging to change perspectives. And for that, you need to really try other means, including making movies and TV shows and documentaries and comedies. And it does not really need to be a serious documentary about a specific topic. It can be funny, it can be entertaining, it can have jokes, but behind all of those conversations is something that connects you with those people that you see on the screen. There's something in common. And I hope that the stories that Saim makes or that I will make will be enjoyed by people. It will entertain them, and they will be able to connect and get inspired and enjoy it.
So that is her hope for viewers. Her goal for artists is to work with women and young people to show the world as they see it. That is the common thread with Malala, helping women and young people, whether it comes to access to education or making films. It's the purpose of her work. Joyland opens in New York today and the rest of the country on the 28th. Phil?
All right, Zohreen Shah, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.